What is God? I know that sounds like it should be a real fucking easy question. Because He's right there on our fucking money. Look, in God we motherfucking trust. You see that? Yeah, he's right there in the pledge. He's right there on the cash. But what is he? For instance, let me give you an example. This right here, this is a fucking cell phone. This miserable fucking ball and chain device that oppresses us all is called a cell phone. What is its function? It makes sure that we never get alone time ever again. That we can always be bothered no matter where we are. That's its purpose. And it also ensures that we can bother others and, destroy their solitude. That is the function of this device. That is its practical fucking application. This here is a fucking stapler, you see? It's a fucking stapler. It's a cheap-ass fucking stapler that I should have bought a better fucking stapler in retrospect, but you know what? It does the fucking job 7 to 8% of the time. It staples fucking papers together so that they don't become separated. Maybe sometimes you want something a little bit stronger or more dependable than a paper clip, so you fucking staple some papers together, and that's the fucking purpose of that. And here's some sunglasses. Look at the pretty sunglasses. What's the application? What's the practical fucking application of these sunglasses? Oh, wow, it sure is bright out. I'll put my sunglasses on so the sun don't sear out my fucking eyeballs. Yeah, there we go. There's the fucking application for the sunglasses. And let's see what else we got around here that we can figure out the fucking practical nature of. Okay, here's a little Wacom tablet pen. I draw on this fucking tablet. It's over there under some papers, so you know how often that gets used. But you know what? I draw on that, and then the shit appears on the computer, so it's something I can draw with. Or, if I need to do something really that involves a lot more precision than you can get with the mouse, it's useful for that too. So I can figure out the practical application of just about anything in this fucking room. Look at that. You see that thing right there? That's a fucking door. That enables us to have something that is a wall sometimes and an entryway at others. And do you see that thing right there? That's a fucking doorknob, my friends. You know what that does? That opens the fucking door. Turns it from a wall to an entryway. That's fucking useful. That comes in goddamn handy now, doesn't it? Okay? So what exactly is the fucking function of this God asshole? What exactly is he doing? What's his purpose? He's not like that fan over there that keeps me cool. He's not like these headphones that enable me to hear sounds that don't bother anyone else. The only fucking purpose that people come up with when you ask them, what exactly is the goddamn function of this God character that you people seem so fond of? Most of these motherfuckers will just tell you that God provides them with a sense of comfort and purpose and meaning in their lives. I resent the fuck out of that as an atheist. I don't understand how you feel some fucking great purpose all because you're under the oppressive whims, that everything you do is being watched and cataloged and judged by some fucking cosmic overlord that is the ultimate fascist that you can never escape, who fucking just towers over you and judges you and watches you and watches you and judges you. And then when you die, you gotta go before him and he says, okay, you can come in and have an eternal party in heaven, or you can go down there and you can roast forever like a fucking Thanksgiving turkey in hell. And that gives your life a sense of purpose? Well, why the fuck do you think I derive the sense of purpose in my life? You really think that I go through life adrift with no sense of purpose whatsoever? No, I don't. I feel like there's meaning to things. I understand that it's meaning that's created strictly within my own consciousness and applies only as I wish it to, but that doesn't take away from it. But I look at the same beautiful starry sky that you do and say, wow, that's fucking magnificent. And if I see a flower and I pluck that motherfucker up and, killing it, obviously. We're all flower murderers. That's really just sick if you think about it. But anyway, I pick it and I smell it and it smells beautiful and it looks beautiful. Do you think that you enjoy that flower more because there's some asshole watching you and judging you and trying to figure out whether or not you're committing some sin by smelling that flower? I guess it just makes you feel better to think that flower was made for you, you know? That you just think, oh wow, everything around me is just for me. Like, we know that these things are for us, these phones and shit getting back to it. We know that we created this and we can talk to people. That's what we do with these things after all. But we know we made this. We made this for us. So I guess we look at nature and we assume that everything in nature that has some benefit to us must have been created solely for that purpose. But you know what? The thing is that we evolved in harmony with our environment and adapting to our environment. But you know what? If God's environment was so great and wonderful, and He made things so perfect, then why did we need to create all this shit to fill it up with and improve it? You know, why did we need to make the cell phone and the MP3 player here, which I can't get in the fucking frame because it's stuck on the wire? Ah! MP3 player, yeah, alright. Not an iPod, fuck iPods. Headphones, yeah, why did we make all that shit? Why do we have all that if God's creation was so goddamn perfect? Do we feel like we're better than God and we can amend His creation at will? Is that how we feel? No. We just know that maybe, shit wasn't all that great back before we had all this nifty technology that science gave us. But of course you guys just say that God gave us the brains that enabled us to create that science. But of course that's wrong because we know evolution gave us the brains that enabled us to create that science. But you guys will just say, well, God gave you evolution. But there's no reason to believe that whatsoever. We know that it arose through natural processes. The only thing you can credit God with, possibly, is a biogenesis. But you can't really credit God with a biogenesis because we don't know how the fuck a biogenesis came about. You know, it's easy to just provide God as the answer for any X factor out there. But, that would just be a God of the gaps. And every time we figure something new out, God retreats to the new shadow created by the light of our new discovery. And that's no kind of God. And He serves no fucking purpose. The only purpose He serves is as a bookmarker until we actually have the real answers. What's the fucking point? What is the fucking point here of this God character? I mean, I can't fucking for the life of me figure out any sort of practical application. Maybe you motherfuckers going to church every Sunday can explain to me what the fuck is so great about this guy.